So is that how you like doing your women?
I like smacking that ass, bitch.
What kind of ass?
Smack that all on the floor. Smack that. Give me some more. Smack that.
So what's your
Oh.
You can't sing, dude, so give it up.
Welcome back to the mother effing Diktators. The Diktators.
Soup to nuts.
Diktators.
My not mutts.
I'm Soup to Nuts, by the way. Check my out.
And it could,
Bitch.
and he's telling the truth. He probably doesn't have no nuts.
What do you do with those drumsticks? You like shove them up your ass?
I'm just going to spin them, and eventually they'll fly out of my hand when I get tired.
Is that why you're wearing the sunglasses that protect your eyes, like eye protection?
What are you doing, bottle protection?
Yeah, you have to protect the bottle. This is fucking fragile cargo.
Fragile cargo.
Yes, handle with care.
All right. So I was hoping you'd watch a couple of podcasts so you'd learn how to talk on a podcast.
Maybe you should start watching podcasts and stop watching fucking bullshit news.
I'm not. I switched. I got a DVD player now, and I'm watching porn. I went out and got a bunch of CDs.
I thought you needed me to come over to hook it up for you.
That's a lie. So what? Now what I got?
So you admit you're a liar.
No, I admit
the truth will set you free.
No, I admit I'm watching porn now. You told me stop watching TV. Now you're gonna
porn is healthier. Honest, it's not healthy, but porn is healthier for your brain than fucking news is.
Well, you should.
News is cancer for the brain. It rots you out and it turns you into a dumb puppet. It turns you into a bot. Yeah, it turns you into like that. It turns you into
a snowflake.
Things are coming together now.
A snowflake.
Things are coming together. What's wrong with you?
Well, the most important part, if you watch news, you don't believe it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. And you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
There's no lie. I'll keep playing it. It's the truth.
What do you mean keep playing it? It's a little clip. It's not a full episode of something here.
What do you mean?
It's a little 3-second audio clip.
Wait.
Don't keep playing. Stop playing it.
Excuse me. The word I heard is you saying it's a little clip.
Clip. You just have a sick mind.
My mind is primal.
Let me ask you. Do you take cold showers on a regular basis?
Wait. Why you got to have something to do with the ass? Why? Let me ask you. What the hell is ask you?
Ask.
Well, go ahead. Ask any question you want. You're not going to get an answer.
How many cold showers do you take per day on average?
Well, let me tell you how Joe Biden says it. When he has his troops behind him, he gets naked and takes a shower in the pool.
You don't have a pool, so what do you... Oh, is there a
Yeah.
Do you hop in the neighbor's pool and just, fucking commando style?
Well, I should. We used to do that when we were little kids, but we don't do that anymore,
I've always thought about that with when I was a kid with friends and stuff, but I never actually pulled the trigger.
So, you thought about jumping in someone's pool.
Yes.
And in your sexual life, you never pulled the trigger.
What?
It looks like you're lost over there.
Yeah, because that made zero fucking sense.
Well, you're banging a girl, you pull the trigger, baby.
What does a pool have to do with the situation?
Okay. When you're hitting it.
What does a pool have to do with that situation?
You never hit a girl in the pool?
Actually, I haven't. I want to, but I haven't.
Yeah, you just haven't been around.
Part of the problem is that I don't have a pool.
Part of the problem
to facilitate the situation.
Wait a minute. Right behind your yard, you got a pool. The fucking goddamn building, that big building, there's got to be water in the bottom.
Listen, I don't have access to a pool. Although I was friends with a kid that lived behind me, purely for the sole reason he had a lot of G.I. Joes and he had a pool.
And now you're...
That's all I cared about at that point.
And now you're too big to jump a fence and get in someone's pool without getting away with the people coming.
I can hop a fence.
Yeah, what about your girlfriend? You going to leave her there?
If she can't hop a fence, she's too fat to fuck anyway.
Sounds like the stock you...
So you know what?
It sounds like you're a cattle rancher.
That's a literal gatekeeper.
Sounds like you're a cattle rancher for your women.
That's the type of women you hook up with. Moo!
Oh, boy. This guy's really bad. Let me get my stick out here and nail him with it. So, tell me what you're doing today in life.
What I'm doing today in life?
Yeah, I heard you eat cream pies.
Do you even know what a cream pie is?
Well, usually you get it in a bakery.
And we're not talking about Little Debbie's.
Usually you get it in a bakery. I don't know what kind of cream pies you've been getting.
You don't know what a cream pie is?
I have no idea.
What a cream pie. Would you like me to educate you?
Without doing it, yes.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, so what you're saying is you've been there.
I've done it.
So you're eating your own cum.
That's not a cream pie.
What is that called? Someone else's cream pie?
I'm pretty sure it's called a snowball.
So, while you fuck the
I'm not
girl,
100% positive.
somebody else is licking your balls?
No,
Is that a snowball?
No, what do you do? She gives you a head. You freaking come in her mouth.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't swallow it. And then right after you freaking come in her mouth, she gives you a kid, like, kisses
A French
you.
kiss.
Yes.
So that's
So
happened
that way
to you.
you get like some of your own cum. I've never fucking done that.
Don't
That is
lie.
Incredibly gross.
What about a cream pie?
Fuck that.
You fucked
I've
her.
done a cream pie.
And then you got
don't even know what a cream pie is yet, and you're trying to shame me for it. I'm willing to bet you've done quite a few cream pies in your day.
I've eaten a lot of Little Debbie's.
That's not what I'm talking about at all.
Those are cream pies. That's what they call them.
Where
are you going with this cream pie?
Don't listen
evolution?
to that marketing bullshit.
What's
listen to the truth from your boy.
Oh, Dr. Phil?
Me.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
That is all possible. But have you suffered from a cream pie?
I haven't suffered from one. I have given them.
To who?
Girls.
So you're giving her a cream pie, but you didn't finish her off.
You don't even know what it is yet, and you're still trying to...
So what you did, you fucked the girl in the pussy, right? And then you gave her the cream pie, and then you called in your buddy next door, not go like this. Hey, come on over. I want you to eat my girlfriend out.
That is not...
What is that?
A cream pie is when you come inside of a girl.
No kidding.
And then a little bit of it leaks out. That's called a cream pie.
Oh, a little leaks out. And who takes care of the leakage?
She does. Freaking, or the sheets in the bed. He just wipes it up.
Well, I thought they made you eat it.
No, that's some like freaking beta cuck bullshit.
Who? What?
That's some cuckold bullshit.
What's a beta thing? Before VCRs
Beta
there
male.
was beta.
I remember beta tapes.
Well, you caught yourself there. I was ready to set you up.
I know you were.
Who's going? Yeah, beta this. Unbelievable. Anyway, so what else you got to tell me about your cream pie
So you're a cuckold,
expedition?
huh?
Oh, who?
A cuckold.
What the hell's a cuckold? Is that like the head clucker?
Cuckold.
Oh, you mean like like a grizzly
It's not
bear?
H.
Like a bear?
What do bears have to do with this situation?
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
A cuckold is a guy that has a wife, and she's called a hot wife.
A trophy wife.
No, she's called a hot wife. That's the term, is hot wife.
And what she do could be hot.
So it's
She does the family?
Typically, it's married couple. It can be like a committed relationship, but typically it's a married couple. She goes out and bangs guys left, right, fucking center. She's banging guys all over the fucking place. Oftentimes,
And he knows it.
Yes, oftentimes in front of the guy, and the guy will sit there in the corner jerking off, and he's the cuckold.
So he's hiding in the closet.
Because some other dude is fucking the shit out of his wife, and he has to sit there. A lot of times, they put cages around the guy's cock.
So what you're telling me is this guy gets dressed up like a transvestite.
No, a lot of times they don't get dressed out. They just normal clothes. Or a lot of times
sure?
they're naked because they're sitting there jerking off. How fucking sad is your life where you are down to the point where you're jerking off to your own fucking wife while some other dude's getting his dick wet? How low is your life? How low does your fucking life go when you have to jerk off to your own wife and you can't get to fuck your own wife?
I'd probably be in prison for murder. I caught you again, you bitch.
That's right.
At least with my ex, at least I never
Emotional damage.
At least I never caught her. I was like, I caught her with the dude in the
Yeah,
bed.
you have caught her.
with
What are you talking about? The dude was in your bed with the fucking fluid tissues around her. She's bringing him soup. What do you mean you didn't catch her? If that's not catching her, what's catching her?
You're right. She was bringing him soup.
How is that not being caught?
Well, in my mind, it's caught. Just because you got clothes on, it don't mean shit.
Obviously, she fucked that guy.
No, really?
So, and obviously, you caught her in a
Really?
compromising situation. You caught her cheating.
It's plenty compromising situation.
What about the time you told me about that? Freaking, she goes out shopping. She comes back with 4 guys.
Well, that's a good one.
You think she didn't freaking like give any of them any action?
No,
Of some sort of another?
they're probably giving the phone number so that it's like, I'll come back and give you $10.
What?
I have no idea. I wasn't
How does that
there.
relate to the conversation?
Hookers, whores, money, prostitution?
How does that relate to the conversation? We're talking about your girl cheating on you.
And?
And then?
Well, if she's cheating on me, you don't think she's getting paid to cheat on me? What's that called?
Were you getting any cut of the action?
No, I should have.
So you were a pimp, but you were broke.
I was the brokest pimp you ever seen.
You are not cut out for the
Listen,
pimping game.
I was not.
You are not cut out for that life.
I was not happy with this situation.
Stop it. Get some help.
You should have got some help.
I need more than help. Well,
You need a team of
at
help.
least I'm not in prison, because that could have happened easily.
I mean, all the shit you got into, you probably barely narrowly escaped it, but multiple times.
Many times.
You really think about it, even for minor offenses. Think about like how many, like say, speeding tickets you got in your life.
I don't want to think about it.
How many times have you sped and not got caught?
How many times? Did I
Far
speed?
more than you've gotten caught. Same thing with me.
No, I never speed.
Oh, bull fucking shit. You said you used to get a freaking trifecta of tickets every other day.
Yeah, I did. I was good at what I did.
But so you got pulled over that many times without speeding. Well, a bunch of shit. I think one of the trifecta ones was speeding. Is one of the 3 speeding? I forgot what you told me.
Oh, yeah. There always involves speeding.
So you were speeding.
I barely got caught for crossing over the double yellow, slamming on the brakes, cut somebody off, and get out with a baseball bat and fucking. And they start backing up.
Wait. Hold. Let's unpack that. Back it up for a second.
I've had that happen a lot of times.
This isn't a one-time scenario.
No, this is going to the casinos.
This is a regular freaking habit of yours. This is a regular part of your commute.
Yeah, in California.
A regular part of your commute is pulling baseball bats on motherfuckers.
Well, you can't trust anybody out there these days.
I mean, certainly we can't trust you. You're hopping out with baseball bats.
Well, I did also have an iron piece of metal, too.
This is you out in fucking traffic. Get out of the car, bitch!
Oh,
I'm gonna kick your ass, motherfucker!
And then they
Meanwhile, it's an 85-year-old grandma who could barely fucking see.
No. What it is.
What is it?
It's like in California, there's a lot of hill country going to the casinos because they're on Indian reservations. So there's a lot of hills and so on. So there are one-way roads. One way that way, one way this way. You know what that means?
I know what a one-way road is.
So they got double yellows all the way up through the thing. Now, the speed limit's usually like 45, and these people are doing like 20. So what you do is you pull up behind them slowly.
Honk your horn, flash the lights.
Nah, you don't even bother doing that. You just wait for a break where there's no traffic. Of course, you can't see the traffic on the turn because it's a lot of twists and turns, and so you can't see the traffic. So then you floor it, and all of a sudden you got fucking.
All of a sudden you have fucking headlights facing you. You're facing death.
And then you got these assholes that you're passing. All of a sudden they floor.
They speed up, they'll block you out there.
Right.
I know the game.
So when they do that, I get really pissed.
How do you get around? Do you hit the opposite shoulder to like get around all the traffic?
No, I'll pull up to them on the side of the next double yellow where I don't see no cars, and I'll just look at them like, fuck you.
So, I mean, what do? Do you slam on the brakes and get back behind the asshole?
No, I cut back in front of them and slam on the brakes.
But I thought
just like they do.
No, I thought they sped up enough to block you out there.
Right,
they ain't quite speed up quite enough.
No, they blocked me like 1 or 2 times in the event of this.
I'm saying, what did you do to not get in an accident? Slamming the brakes and get back behind them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I swerved to the left side.
So the shoulder. So you went on the opposite shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I had a buddy that did that once, just like in Fast and the Furious. He said he was racing some dude on Route 1, Pacific Coast Highway.
Uh-huh.
And he said he was racing some dude, and he freaking hops into oncoming traffic to fucking get around some people.
That happened to me twice, and I got in a big accident, too.
I mean, it's not a good idea.
Well, here I am. I'm coming on another double-lane road.
So what happens? Walk me through. We didn't
Which
fully
one?
unpack this.
Walk
me through. Once you're already fully pissed off at this person
Right.
that's driving slow as shit. Once you get to the point where you freaking got in front of them, slammed your brakes, freaking, and hopped out of your car,
Well, that's because
what steps are taken
right
at
after,
that point?
Just before I hop out and slam on the brakes, whatever, then I'll start to go real slow again. They'll fucking put their high beams on and tailgate it. So then I'll just hit the brakes and get out of the car. It's like, what the fuck you want? And then they start backing up.
They start backing up because of a short guy up and out, or because of the freaking weapon in his hand,
I got a lot of weapons.
such as.
Yeah, we'll leave that to sexual weapon. Anyway, the point.
I mean, you even have a dick that you're stroking over there. Look at you stroking that shit.
The point being, after that, is the most important thing to do is. Well, this is just about when cell phones became popular all of a sudden, like in 2000,
Right around the turn of the century.
2002, 1, 3.
Yeah, everybody started getting them.
The most important thing to do when you do these crazy things
Make
is
sure you're not on camera.
make sure you don't get your license plate taken.
Well, you can't even do this shit now because now it's not only cell phones, but everybody has dash cams.
Yeah, you can't
You're
even
fucked.
do it anymore. I mean, it's like, I had this one jackass, I'm going to work, I'm late.
You know, what kind of world do we live in where you can't have some good, healthy road rage?
I know. So here we are. I'm going to work. I'm late. I got to travel from Oceanside, San Diego, all the way to the border.
Tell people that don't know. Tell people about how long that is.
It's 75 miles, but
Okay,
down I-5, and then it switches to
down major freeways. A couple freeways you got to take. Okay,
yeah,
keep
you got
going.
to take 5
So you're
all
late
the
to work.
way. I'm late to work, so I'm driving like usual because everybody in the left lane is driving fucking 60, 70. I'm doing 100. I'm in the right lane. So I'm in the lane that everybody gets onto the freeway, and I got an 18-wheeler here, and I'm doing I guess 80, 90, 100, whatever it was. Anyway, the guy pulls right in front of me, doesn't look, and so I hit my brakes and hit the horn, and he jumps, moves the car. You see his coffee fly out of his hand all over him. Next thing I know, he's fucking tailgating me all the way down the road. I pass him. He passes me on the goddamn shoulder. Cuts in front of me, hits the brakes. Like, what the fuck you doing, jackass? I'm trying to go to work. You know?
He probably was. Still, now he has to get changed because he has coffee all over him.
So, and this went on for a few minutes. Whether I got past him on the left side or the medium, just like he did, because I knew I-5 really well as far as where there's bridges, where there's no medium, where you're fucked. Yeah. Anyway, so we go back and forth, and he's just we're doing 100 miles an hour in the fucking goddamn medium. So now I see an 18-wheeler. I see a good break here, so.
The median is paved?
It's paved, but it's got a lot of crap in it.
Gravel and shit.
So, you get a flat tire real simple.
You could also lose traction very simple and spin out.
Well, I'm a Formula One driver, so
don't give me that driver bullshit. Even the best of the fucking world, you hit a freaking bad patch of gravel or something, you lose control, you're fucked.
This is just when cell phones came out, so I was safe here at this point. So what I do...
You weren't safe. You were doing 100 on a fucking graveled up median.
So what I do, I plan this move. Don't anybody else ever try this. I never said this. I never did this.
But done by professionals on a closed course.
That's right. It's like MTV.
Do not try at home.
Do not open this. We won't open your packages, and we won't tell you how to do it. Okay, so we're doing 100 miles an hour in the right lane. And we're talking traffic time in the morning, 6 o'clock.
Is this what, 4 lanes or something? 5 lanes?
There's 4 or 5.
Okay.
It's in that ballpark.
Right.
I-5. There's got to be 4 or 5. It's
Okay.
usually 4.
It depends on what spot you're at because it does change a little bit.
Yeah, well, because it splits to the 805 and the 5 goes straight, or you go to 805 and it switches. I think it's
whatever. Yeah. So you're in the right lane with this other dude. Fucking, you're both doing a buck
and
10,
and he's tailgating me.
and you're both pissed at each other at this point.
I'm not pissed. He's the one.
He
all
has
upset.
coffee on him. You're not pissed. You're fucking hitting the median, taking your life in your hands with gravel because the guy's on your ass honking the horn.
Yeah, well, it's I can do that because I'm single. I don't have a wife. I don't have kids.
How do you know the guy's situation?
Who the hell cares?
What if he's like you, doesn't have nothing to live for? He's like, fuck it. If this is how I go out, this is how I go out.
Well, he's drinking the coffee. I was drinking the beer. That's the difference.
How do you know the freaking coffee wasn't spiked?
Because
he might be smarter than you. He knows how to conceal his liquor.
This guy was a moron.
Did you have a conversation?
What?
We'll get in there. Okay. So you're doing $100. You're doing
90, 100
in the slow lane, riding each other's ass, driving like jackasses. Okay.
Passing each other on the medium on the right side of I-5.
That's the shoulder.
I know.
Median's in the middle. In the left.
Well, shoulder then. All
okay.
Right. All right. We're doing that back. So I see an 18-wheeler. I was like, here's a good move. So I get in front of the 18-wheeler, just about 30, 40 feet, just enough where he can't pass me. And then I slam on the brakes.
Are you on the shoulder or in the slow lane?
No, I'm in the slow lane now.
Okay. Does he hit the shoulder at that point?
No, he's right behind me, right on top of my ass. So I pull up just far enough in front of the 18-wheeler, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 feet.
Right.
And we're all, the truck's...
Yeah, you guys are amped up.
The truck's doing 70 miles at least, too. So
right. So, yeah, he's moving.
So then he gets up and he starts to cut in front of the goddamn truck. And I fucking slammed on the brakes.
So now you're risking 3 people's lives. Your own?
No, the 18-wheeler.
Coffee guy and Mr. Joe Trucker.
I lost him after that.
I wonder why. He probably saw a light flash before his eyes. He said, all right, this guy is fucking not mentally stable.
He cut in front
That probably made him realize you're not mentally stable.
He tried to cut in front of the 18-wheeler, which he couldn't make the
gap.
The gap.
Yeah.
And the 18-wheeler fucking locked him up and went sideways. And
the 18-wheeler jackknifed.
It didn't flip. Went jackknifed, though.
Did the rear end kick out enough where he was covering multiple lanes?
Yeah, he covered all 3.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You made a fucking 18-wheeler fucking legit jackknife.
Wrong. I had nothing to do with that. The asshole behind me cut the truck off. All I did was hit the brakes.
You had nothing to do with it.
I
was just an innocent bystander.
I was getting off the freeway at that exit.
You're just an innocent bystander.
That's right.
Your foot slipped and fucking slammed onto the brakes. You started having a seizure.
Well, these people.
You made a fucking trailer jackknife.
These people play these games on the road.
It legit jackknifed.
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes. Others, I got better stories than that one.
You made an 18-wheeler jackknife?
I didn't do it. He did. All I did was hit the brakes.
All you did was set the whole scenario up.
I was trying to calm down to the speed limit.
Bullshit.
Wait till this flies out of my hand.
How many lanes did that 18-wheeler cover?
3.
And it luckily didn't hit another car?
Well, I tell you what.
Another car didn't get hit.
I tell you what, right after that.
Because obviously he's not in control of his trailer at that point.
Let me tell you. After that, there wasn't a car following me at all on the freeway. I was home free.
You probably, and then you're the same guy that's going to be freaking mile back bitching, why is there so much traffic? This is some bullshit. Meanwhile, a jackass like you, 2 minutes beforehand, blocked the whole goddamn highway and almost killed a trucker.
How am I a jackass?
That's a question for the ages.
Let me ask you a question.
How are you not a jackass is the real question.
Somebody's following you on the freeway 80, 90 miles an hour, and that's like a foot away from your back end.
But you started this, you said.
I didn't start anything. He did.
You said you initially cut the guy off and made him spill his coffee.
No, he cut in front of me. I told
initially?
You. Yeah, I told you he got on the ramp. We got the ramp coming onto the freeway, and I'm doing 100. He didn't look. I laid into the horn and scared the shit out of him.
Either you didn't say that or I didn't catch that.
And I went around him at that time.
Yeah, you went another lane and drove. Yeah,
I had to.
Floated around him.
Either that or fucking nail him in back end.
Did he use his blinker?
No, he just. Well, as I saw with the, I high beamed him when he cut right in front of me, and I went, and he just went, like a girl.
Was it a girl?
No, it was a dude.
Well, this is California we're talking about.
It could be a dude with a girl, but a girl with a. I don't know what they are anymore. I can't tell.
Neither can I.
Bullshit. You told me you went to the club, they all had mustaches.
You can tell with them. Yeah, that's true.
Totally different story. But yeah,
they were bad trannies. Some trannies honestly are hotter than girls.
Yeah, Bangkok. I heard they're real hot. You can't even tell it's a guy.
You ever see The Hangover? Part 2?
No. I've seen some of them, but I never. That
was part of it.
I never watched any movie fully through. I have to catch the movie like 7 times to see the whole movie.
You ever go to theaters or have gone to theaters?
When I was a kid.
When you were dating chicks, you never took them to movies or nothing?
Yeah, that's where you went and made out with them.
Even when you were like an adult?
No, I took them home when I was an adult. There was no sense going to
You never had date night, movies,
then
go home and bang?
Wait a minute. That's totally stupid. If you're going to get laid.
How is that stupid?
If you're going to get laid, why go to a movie?
If you're dating a chick, right?
How long we dating here?
A few months.
Wow.
I don't know what that feels like.
I don't know what that is because usually if I didn't get laid in the first day or two, I fucking wasn't there.
What is wrong with you? Literally.
What is wrong with me?
Literally.
I'm a sexual primal person.
Stop it. Get some help.
Diktators.
What is wrong with you?
Live. Diktators.
What is wrong with you to the point where
Soup to my nuts.
I'll pour soup on your nuts. Like those protesters.
I've had candles done, but I've never had soup done to my nuts. That's a new one. You never had a girl do candle sex with you?
No. What is wrong with you to the point you wouldn't date a girl more than a weekend?
It's actually foreplay.
You wouldn't date a girl more than a weekend.
And she's going to want you on the floor for this,
And the one you decide, I'm going to stick this one out.
Oh, jeez. Here we go
is the
with
craziest
Diane.
bitch in America.
She was a kook. She had red hair. What can I say?
That's being nice calling her a kook.
A kook.
She's borderline not even human.
That's an understatement. How many guys do you know go to their girlfriend or wife and kids say, well, I got to work 12 hours, and you get off at 6 and you go hang out at storage for the other 6 hours of the day. And then you come home and say, I'm really tired. I'm going right to bed. Of course, you ate out already for dinner because there's no dinner being cooked anyway.
My uncle used to have to do that. He wasn't allowed to eat snacks at his home when he was married. This is his first wife. When he was married.
What kind of snacks we talking? Like sexual snacks?
No, like fucking food. Like snacks.
You mean like Oreos?
Not like, oh, that girl's a snack. She looks like a hot piece of ass. I mean an actual snack, shit you get at the convenience store at ShopRite or something.
Oh.
An actual snack.
the cashier.
He used to have to freaking hang out at his lawyer's house. Every day after work, he would go to his lawyer's house, sit on their freaking front porch, eat a bag of chips before he would go home.
Who the hell cares about him? We're talking about us, you jackass.
I'm saying you're not the only one out there that had to deal with shit like that. And also, this woman.
Oh,
I'm not using this word.
Did she
I am not using this word lightly.
Did
this woman
Did she cook for him?
I'm not using this.
Did she shop for him? Did she clean clothes?
Listen.
Mine did none of those.
She did. I'll tell you off camera some of the shit she did. I don't want to air out the
family.
fully air out the family's dirty laundry. I'll tell you off camera.
You're not even supposed to be there.
Let me just say, she's technically not a part of the family because they're divorced.
Well, Diane's part of my family. My dead side. She's probably dead now anyway.
Where the fuck was I going with this?
You were with your uncle, and he used to go and
touch me inappropriately
and go have snacks somewhere before he go home.
Touch me inappropriately.
He did he?
No.
Well, what the hell? This guy's way off. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Unbelievable. So there's this one time I'm going to Palm Springs to work, and this is from San Diego. There's a one-lane road, okay? Get to Palm Springs from Oceanside, California. It's like...
You got to go north then east, right?
Well, I don't know what you got to get on I-15, and it goes like 20-something or 212. I don't know. Anyway, the road is like a one-lane road, the whole road, and we're talking like a 3-hour drive. And it's longer if you get behind someone
one lane in each direction, as you're saying.
Yeah. Double yellows.
Right.
And it's a real long road. I mean, once you get to the top of the road, I'll tell you, that's another story. But it's like, so this one time I'm trying to get past all these cars at like 4 o'clock in the morning trying to get the lead because
I know, you get stuck by one slow driver, that's an hour out of your day.
Takes one slow driver in one lane doing 25, 30.
That won't pull over and let people pass.
Yes, and they
are dicks.
Oh.
They are dicks.
Try to pass it. So
they're probably driving a Prius.
So what I'm doing, I'm trying. So there's a highway patrol sitting on the side of the road. I mean, backed in by an oak tree. So I don't even see him.
Like in a speed trap.
Yeah, well, off the side of the road. I don't know if there was a driveway
behind the billboard.
But he was off the road completely. So I'm not paying attention to that. I'm watching the road. I'm watching all the cars pass us. I got 6 cars in front of me. I'm like, all right, we got to get past the first guy in front. This is going to be tough. So, and this is in a Toyota pickup truck, all right?
This is in a Corvette.
No, exactly. So I got Pirellis on there. So
on the pickup truck?
Yeah, I got Pirellis, wide tires. So I'm Mario Andretti.
In a pickup truck.
On a swirling road.
This isn't a NASCAR pickup truck either. This is a regular work pickup truck.
That's right, with tools. Anyway.
With tools in the back. Here's the load he's carrying.
Yes. Probably another 1,000 pounds of tools, whatever. Anyway, so I don't ever see the cop, all right? All I see...
You're focusing on not getting in a head-on collision.
So the cop's probably a half a mile or a mile away from the incident that's going to happen here right now, all right? So I don't even know he's there. And I wouldn't know he's there because I'm paying attention, waiting for the headlights to stop and make my move because I do a lot of crazy things sometimes in life. Anyway, so what I do is, so as soon as I see the lights go and there's a turn, of course there's a swerve or whatever, so you don't see the other cars coming.
Traffic.
I floor it.
On the curve?
On the curve.
Fucking brilliant.
And I think I got like 4 of the 6 cars. But... So I'm coming head on with a whole row of cars, like another 6 cars coming my direction.
You stupid.
Yes. And so they got their brights on. I'm not turning my brights on or anything. So, all I do is like, I end up, because I'm going head on, there's no medium, there's no extra road, there's just 2 lanes. That's
median.
It. Whatever. God, it's like I feel like I'm in school with an English teacher.
You stupid.
Thank you. So, you keep throwing me off. So I cut back in after passing 4 cars. Everybody's beeping the horn. Everybody got their high beams on. And just as I cut back in, then I see the state trooper sitting right there. And he's got his light on in his car. So maybe he was doing
his dome light.
Yeah, so maybe he was doing
paperwork or who knows.
It's like,
he's probably jerking off.
I said the guy's coming for me.
He's probably jerking off.
So as soon as those cars were gone, different turn. I floored to get past the other 2. It was like, and I just 90 miles an hour. Just, zoom. It's like, because I was like, he had to see it. There's no way he could have missed it.
Did you watch to see if he pulled out in your rear view?
No, there's too many twists and turns.
Oh, okay. All right, I got
So
you.
I couldn't. I just
By the time like you got, all right, you hit
I got
a curve.
past the main person there.
Right.
That's a jackass. I got past them, and it's like.
But you really got on it to create some distance between yourself and the police.
Well, this has happened to me before a couple times. It's like if you ever are driving 80, 90, 100 miles, 110,
excessive speeding,
and you see someone gaining on you, there's two things it is. Either one, it's another nut that you cut off, maybe.
Flipping me off.
Oh. Or two, it could be, it's got to be a cop because it's just like,
Well, it's really one of three.
One of three.
Yes. One.
Her girlfriend?
No, one is somebody just impatient as fuck like you and just wants to get where they want to get quickly.
No.
No.
Because what you do is, it's like this. You see somebody gaining.
What do you mean, no?
Well, listen, you didn't let me finish, jackass. What happens is like you see a person gaining on you. Well, if it's
my God, who the hell cares?
you see a person gaining on you, so you floor it faster. And if it keeps up with you, then you know it's a cop.
It could be also, I was getting through the three things.
There are not many crazy people out there like myself doing this kind of speed. Because you know what? One bump in the road, one slip in the road, and you're dead. Boom. That's it.
It could be, one is a maniac like you, another maniac like you. Two, another impatient maniac like you. Two, it's somebody like in a sports car in the cars and they're racing and they're just trying to haul ass in their fast car and enjoy their fast car, driving like a lunatic. Or three, it's a cop.
I can't figure out why I can't get a job driving a school bus.
I had a friend once.
You had a friend?
Yeah.
What was her name? Johnny?
Jezebel.
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 She always jizzed a lot, huh?
No, she let me jizz a lot, though.
Yeah, you're lying.
I never dated a Jezebel. I had a friend once. This guy's driving abstract, his driving record, all the tickets and everything. He lost his license like permanently. This guy on his driving abstract.
You know why he lost his license? Because
yes,
if you're in
I know.
California,
No.
if you took all those, I would have lost mine for good too. If you take them all to court, at least when I stacked them up, it's like the cops never showed up. That's how I ended up just getting by.
He deserved to lose his license permanently. I'll be honest. He drove. I'm not exaggerating at all. He drove like an actual stunt driver on the road at all times.
I did too.
Even he couldn't get a block away from his house without freaking hopping curbs, hitting mailboxes on purpose. All of it's on purpose. He was actually a very good driver. Like he had very good car control.
So you're telling me
but he just disregarded every single possible rule you could disregard.
Don't you?
So anyway, on his driving abstract, he had multiple, probably 8 to 10 tickets driving a fucking school bus. Dude was not a school bus driver. Never had a CDL.
How the hell you drive a car and hit curbs and not fuck up?
How do you get 10 tickets with a fucking school bus? You don't own a school bus and you're not a school bus driver.
So he's not a school bus driver?
No, he got like 10 tickets at driving a school bus.
Did he steal it?
Yes. He used to go to this one school that parked their school buses like behind the school. He used to go there like on the weekends or at night, break into the thing, hotwire it,
telling me
and freaking take it for a joyride.
So you telling me you hung out with people that stole school buses?
I did at that point, yes. That was during my wild youth days.
Is that like when you stole your first snowmobile?
I never stole a snowmobile.
Your first mini
I've
bike?
stole other things. I used to be a freaking thief when I was a teenager. A big thief.
What's the
Almost
biggest?
every weekend I used to go to the freaking I used to go to department stores, especially Macy's. I used to hijack so much fucking shit out of there.
You know you're being recorded.
Yeah, it's fucking statute of limitations.
Statute of what? Rape?
Statute of limitations. This is 20 years ago. It's fucking. I can't be charged now.
So tell me about your cold shower problem you have.
Plus, this is Joe. What are you doing? Look, this is entertainment. This isn't the truth.
Oh, now it's not the truth. You didn't tell me that before.
I'm saying we could deny anything in the court of law. My hand. I have not been sworn. I'm not sworn in. I have not taken an oath of authenticity.
So not to go anywhere with the subject here. Since we're entertainers.
What's that?
Of course, I'm a comedian. Oh, this?
Yeah. No, I know what that is.
What
That's
is
the Illuminati sign. That's also a pussy.
I got it.
The triangle is Illuminati sign, but you're making a pussy.
All right, so tell us about the time your girl.
Maybe if you get some warts on your fingers, it'll look like a clit.
Tell us about the time your girlfriend gave you a warm shower.
I never got a golden shower.
Oh, that's what they're called. How do you know these things?
I know shit. I study. I pay attention to the world.
I got a bachelor's degree in sex.
You know,
I studied for it, but I never did it.
There is a website that you would probably love. There is a website you would probably love.
Gotcha, bitch.
Whoa! Hey, look out! This is how it's gonna be. So, how many girls have peed on you that you enjoyed?
I have never been peed on.
All right. How many stood you up?
Like on dates and shit?
Yeah. Hundreds.
You mean like cancel like early, like beforehand, or literally like I'm standing, like sitting in the bar, standing outside the restaurant, waiting for her to show up, and she doesn't show? Which one?
That one.
Honestly, I don't think it's happened, to be honest. I don't think I've ever been like actually full on stood up, like I'm standing outside the restaurant or bar or whatever, and then she just doesn't show. I've been canceled on like an hour or two beforehand.
I can understand why.
Why?
Probably that new show you're going to be starring on, Deep Impact.
I thought that was a new dating app.
That is a good dating app. Anybody ever go on a dating app?
Are you in talks with developers?
Wait, this new dating app, I'm going to have to talk to my producer.
That's my pickup line, by the way. Hey, baby.
Hey.
You want some Deep Impact?
You got to admit, that's a good dating site, Deep Impact.
That's also my line.
You don't need...
That's my go-to line when I'm naked with a chick right before penetration. Lock your... put your seat backs up and put your tray tables up because you better prepare for some deep impact, bitch.
You don't even know if that's a heterosexual site, a gay
site,
site,
it could be everything,
or a bisexual site.
It could be everything.
And I don't know what the other letters are that you guys call each other, so I don't know what kind of site that would be.
It could be everything.
It's an everything site.
Because I mean, everybody likes a deep impact from time to time.
I know the girls. I always love deep impact.
How would you know? The only thing you could give them is shallow impact.
Shallow impact. Yeah, a lot of my girls had rug burns on their knees. That's the ones you never take home.
From giving head.
Yeah, from giving head. Unbelievable. What else you got?
I got a lot of things. What do you got? You got mental instability is what you got.
I'm thirsty. I got to go to the restroom.
I'm thirsty too. I'm running low.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
All right, so Diktators, give us a call. You call Ryan here, my co-partner, 1-800 Deep Impact. What are you doing?
I'm taking a break.
Hurry up. I'll fill in for you. So let me tell you a story about this guy.
You want another one?
Yeah, well, I got to get a beer. I got to go to the bathroom. What else you want from me? I can't believe it. He makes this is the worst guy you could ever work for. What he does is he just makes you stay here. If we had porta cans in here, that's where I'd be taking a leak. Unbelievable. This guy is like, this guy is worse than someone working on the border. He's like a Joe Biden. Don't worry about what you pay. We'll cover it. We'll send you $1,000 check, though it's going to cost you another $10,000 to live this year. That's what happens when you get socialists in the office there. Say, oh, you know what? The economy's great. Everything's good. Bunch of bullshit. It's like, yeah, everybody's paying more for gas, more for food, more for electricity, more for gas to heat their place, more for heating oil. Yeah, these are the best people in the world. And the reason they don't have to worry is because they're millionaires. Another $100 out of their pocket, or well, let me put it this way to you. Since we're giving them a couple $100,000 salaries and a condo in Washington, D.C., and then a condo in New York City, they ain't paying for shit. They're all driving Teslas. Oh, and they say that guy's a son of a bitch because he owns Twitter now, and that's a get. He's going to censor us. Yeah, because you guys are socialists. What do you want from me? You're a bunch of jackasses. I've never seen anything like it in my world. You know what? I'll do 2 sticks. Ha ha! I'm out of here. All right, jackass is going to take over. Yeah, jackass. All right, you're live. Here he is. You got the titty girl out there? Who's going to shake it?
Let me tell you about this guy. Everything that you just heard is straight up 100% unadulterated bullshit. Well, specifically the stuff that he was saying about me. I heard him say that fucking bullshit that, oh, if this guy is so fucking such a slave driver on job sites that if there was a porta can in here, I'd be making him go in there. What a bunch of shit. I ain't give him a porta can. I just told him to find a fucking tree. The bullshit out of this guy's mouth. Don't get me started on this fucking Twitter bullshit. I don't trust this guy too either. This fucking Elon Musk guy. He's not to be trusted. I don't know. It could go either way. I think he's, we'll see what time happens here, but just look at freaking how everybody revered, and me too. I'll admit, me too a little bit. Back like in the 90s, like, oh, Bill Gates, how great of a guy he is. Now look at what kind of a scumbag this fucking piece of shit is. This guy's fucking evil.
You're all evil.
But back in the 90s, we all thought he was some great guy. I thought you were grabbing yourself another beer.
You were supposed to bring me the fucking
You said
beer.
nice? No. You said you had to get up to go to the bathroom. What a bunch of shit. This guy, he's not even capable of grabbing his own goddamn beer. What a loser. What a loser. Such a jackass. This guy can't even buy new fucking sneakers. He can't even buy new sneakers, and he has new sneakers. This guy has new sneakers in the box. Actually, let me tell you one story. So we're on a job site. We're building a fucking deck.
This is Country Bob's here now.
He decides he's not wearing work boots anymore, any kind of work gear.
Country Bob's here.
Comes to fucking work one day wearing goddamn sneakers, brand spanking new out of the box sneakers. Within an hour, the sole comes off of the fucking shoe. The entire sole just comes right the fuck off.
Yeah, you stepped on the back of my foot,
He
jackass.
waited so long. I did not. He waited so long to wear these fucking things that the glue deteriorated. That's how fucking cheap this motherfucker is. And he probably got the shoes for fucking free.
Country Bob's here.
When's the last time you freaking paid for a garment? What's a garment?
I bought my own sheets. Is that what you're asking me?
No.
You stupid.
I like that.
You don't know what a garment is? A garment is an article of clothing.
Like a sock.
I guess that could be considered a garment. I don't know the Oxford Dictionary definition of garment, but
Underwear.
it might be outerwear. I'm not positive. I gotta look up the definition, but it's definitely not bed sheets.
Well, I go commando, so I don't worry about that crap.
I don't need to know these things.
Why, you asked it. Country Bob goes commando.
You tickle your ass with that thing?
The feathers?
Yeah.
I'm sure it could work out that way.
You have half a fucking cock on your head.
Yeah, this happens.
Rooster.
This happens when you're that good. in
Good
life.
at what?
Being a comedian.
You tickle your balls with that cane? You probably shove it up your ass.
You keep this up, I'm gonna slap you. With
You know, one time I was freaking
it.
hammered.
You're getting too. Oh, well, wait. He got. When he got hammered, I heard his girlfriend told me when she put the ball in his
I
mouth.
don't have a girlfriend. I've never done that either.
What do they call that? A ball and rack?
Ball gag.
He knows all this shit, but he's never
fucking smart.
done nothing.
Nope, I'm a schoolboy.
Yeah. He don't know anything about this stuff, but here he is. That's a ball gag. That's a mask. That's a what's the whip called?
A whip.
No, they call him something else.
What do you mean?
The girls use them, or the
I
guy.
know,
they're like 2 foot,
like
3 foot
like
long.
a bullwhip thing.
It's not.
I'm not sure.
No, we're not talking a bullwhip like in Texas.
Oh, not a bull. Like a freaking.
A flag, a flask.
It's what they use. Like horse riders use it. It's like
That's
a little
prop.
What prop?
Yeah, that's a prop. The
Your
horse.
dick is a prop.
It used to be. Worked good when I was young. Still works good.
You know, props aren't real things. Back to my story. So one time.
So you got more stories?
Shit-faced. I am shit-faced. I get this chick home. Actually, there was a chick that I've gone out with before. This is, I've dated her a few times. So anyway,
She had a
we're out
mustache?
drinking and got hammered.
She would have had a mustache.
Bring her
right?
home.
You bring her home.
I'm in a freaky mood.
All right.
I'm in a freaky mood.
Oh, geez, he's going to do her in the ass.
Will you let me tell the fucking story?
I'm trying to fill in for you so you
You
don't
don't
get...
need to fill in for me.
I don't want
I
you-
can put it together. You don't even know this story. Actually, I think I've told you. You still probably don't know.
I don't want
because
you...
you got the
Listen,
memory of
listen.
a fucking ant.
I don't want you to get embarrassed and cut things out that are really important in the story. Yeah, so go ahead. Tell the rest of the story.
Are you gonna shut up?
Go ahead. Tell the story.
So I am fucking shit-faced.
How long is this going to take? Yeah. Go ahead.
How dare you?
I like that voice. So how dare you? So tell the story.
You know who that is?
No, you got shit-faced.
That's your girl.
You got shit-faced.
That's your girl.
You got shit-faced.
All right. So I'm shit-faced. Bring the girl home. I don't know. She had a few drinks. I don't know what level she's at. But I decided I wanted to get a little freaky that night. A little extra freaky. So
Vaseline.
it was probably worse than that.
KY.
For her. So
Strap-ons.
at that point,
Ball gag.
like a week or two beforehand, Are you going to shut the fuck up?
Tell the story already.
I'm trying to tell a fucking story. All I keep hearing is fucking chirping in my goddamn ear.
Country Bob says you sounds like you're goddamn talking about a goddamn... How long is this going to take? Did you get laid or not?
Unreal.
All right, so there she was. She was on her knees. What happened?
Shut up, bitch.
That's probably what you told her.
That's what I told you. Shut up, bitch. So, freaking get naked. So, my buddy had given me a couple weeks beforehand. He gave me some golf clubs. So, I had golf clubs sitting in the corner of my room.
Oh, this sounds good. Come on.
Shut up, bitch.
So, I decide. Actually, first, she puts her phone on the bedside table next to her side. I grab her phone and I asked her, I was like, you ever been fucked by an iPhone? So I grab it and I start going towards her. She's like, get the fuck out of here. Well, get away from me with that. So I was like, all right, I get it. It's a little bit too, it's too wide of a situation.
How do you know? It could have been a jar of mayonnaise down there.
Shut up, bitch.
So then I look over at the corner of my eye, see the golf club. I'm like, this should be interesting. Go grab the golf club, grip side first. I start freaking going towards her pussy.
Oh, my God.
I make contact. She freaked the fuck. She was not happy about that at all.
So did you get a hole in one?
So I did make a tiny bit of penetration with the golf club. So technically, I did fuck a girl with a golf club.
Was that in the ass or the
pussy.
Or the clit?
Pussy.
Oh, so you got it in the
the
hole.
pussy hole.
Oh, you got it right.
I did.
And then
I got a hole in one.
And what'd she tell you?
She said, get the fuck out of here. That's going to hurt. I said, that ain't my fucking problem.
Oh, next thing he did.
That sounds like a you problem.
So the next thing he did, he probably tried his foot up there.
No, I did stop with that. I mean, I did give her the old fucking hammer hose sausage, the good old jackhammer.
Oh, boy.
I gave her the fucking commercial construction equipment.
Unbelievable, this guy. What else you do for a living?
Is that molded after your dick? Long and skinny?
No. Mine's huge. They call me Black Cobra.
Black Cobra?
The White Cobra.
Who calls you that?
Look it up on the internet.
Joe White Cobra?
Why are you using my last name, jackass? Ryan Campbell.
I don't care. My main YouTube channel with the cars is called Ryan Campbell's Soup to Nuts.
Don't use my name.
All right, I'll bleep out that. Unreal.
Some people have so much stupidity and they think they're so smart.
I am smart.
You stupid.
So how many times you suck your own dick?
Listen.
You said you're smart.
Smart and superhuman abilities are two different things.
Yeah, because it takes a long penis to do it, I bet.
What do you think about that rumor that Marilyn Manson had ribs removed so he could suck his own dick?
That's probably bullshit. Who the hell knows? They got money.
I bet you there's somebody, I don't know about him, but I bet maybe him. That guy is fucking not mentally okay.
You can look that up in porn. They probably call it like the girl the girl is milking her man.
I'm willing to bet a guy has done that.
It's on the internet.
So it has to be true.
Everything on the internet is true.
That's my point.
I mean, they talk about you all the time.
What do they say?
Campbell, soup to nuts.
What?
Campbell.
That's all you can come up with?
Campbell Freight. Campbell Soup. You're all over the internet.
And
then?
You were saying they were talking specifically about me.
We're not going to go there.
Not just the name in general or companies. Me. They say I'm a fantastic human being is what they say. The best ever.
Man, you must be doing a lot of drugs.
You would know.
I don't ever do drugs.
Anymore. Actually, you do. Don't you?
That's a prescription. I learned the code of the government. If you do,
so if you pop OxyContin,
right? As long as it's a prescription, it's cool. It's not it's not called a drug.
What's the prescription for that you got?
My prescription?
Yes.
For my eyes.
What? For what condition?
My eyes.
What condition? Not what body part. What condition do you have that you need the medicinal Mary J. Wanna?
The eye is getting a glass part over it. I forget what it's called. What's it called?
I know what it's called, but you don't know. If you had the condition, you would know what it's called. Clearly, you don't have the condition.
Well, the condition.
Clearly, you're a bullshit artist.
The condition is you're a jackass. That's the condition I got problems with.
You don't need a prescription anymore for it anyway. It's fucking legal. But in New Jersey and some other states, not every state, but in New Jersey, it's legal.
A lot of people comfortable. It's like, it's a prescription. Okay, cool. If it's not a prescription, you're doing drugs. It's like, how many and you walk into their kitchen and they got like 42 bottles of pills there. Well, those are the pills that keep me alive. They're drugs.
Just because one thing is a drug doesn't mean something else isn't a drug.
They're all drugs.
Coffee is kind of a drug. Is it the caffeine?
Sugar's a drug.
I know that.
Caffeine's a drug.
So why are you saying you don't do drugs?
Coca-Cola in the 1900s was a drug.
I don't do street drugs. Or prescription drugs.
I don't know where to find them.
Find what? Weed?
Street drugs.
Well, bullshit.
What you do?
You know damn
what
well.
What do you do?
where to find
Wait. You do it like they do in California. The guy holds up the sign and says, "I'm homeless. Can you help me out? I'll work for free."
I saw a homeless dude today by Walmart.
I got 12 kids, and you stand there with a sign. It's like, "I'll do drugs if you can help me out with the money." Where are the drugs?
Wait, what? What kind of signs are you fucking? Or is this a self-autobiographical?
I'm not in.
I'm talking like you know autobiographical.
I'm not in high school anymore. I can't find anything.
Stop the cap.
I have a hard enough time finding pussy.
Ain't that the damn truth?
Well, not
You
anymore.
You haven't been laid this century.
I live in the old folks home, so I can find it all the time now.
You haven't been laid this
century.
century.
The only problem is they're all old.
How does it feel to be the only male left in America that hasn't been laid this century?
Last 2 years? That's a lie.
No, I don't know. When's the last time you got a piece of ass that you didn't pay for?
That's a low blow. Because in real life, you take a girl out for dinner, you're paying for it. You take a girl out, got her.
I'm not talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
You take a girl out, get shoes, you're paying for it. I do it the smart way.
I have never once bought a bitch shoes.
And they go home and I'm done.
I've never bought a bitch shoes.
You bought them a lot of. You bought them. Did you buy them a drink in the bar?
Yes, I've done that.
You're paying for it.
When's the last time
you take them out for dinner?
Yes.
You're paying for it. You take them home with you?
Yes.
Oh, you're definitely paying for it. You got to give them a ride back. Oh, but my girlfriend's brought me down here, so I need a ride home. Where you live? New York City. Oh, Jesus Christ, you didn't say that before I fucking took you from the bar across the street.
One time I had to take my buddy's fucking one-night stand home. How the fuck do I get stuck doing that?
You know what? That is pretty funny because that means...
He was a good friend at the time.
And you're one of the biggest suckers he ever had. He's like, listen here, Ryan. I did
get her to give me head though.
I had this girl.
One night stand.
I had this girl in the sack for the last 6 hours. She's really, really hot and good. But I had to go to work, so take her home. She lives in fucking Vermont.
What are you talking about?
If you could suck my dick all the way to Vermont, I'll take you home.
I did get head from the chick though.
How do we know that's true?
I just told you.
Oh, like we're supposed to believe everything you say. This is entertainment. Oh, you forgot about that.
What's wrong with you?
Gotcha, bitch.
Getting the wrong one.
Yeah.
I gotta learn the buttons better.
What?
Things will be improved.
Obviously, you've had that problem in your sex life the whole time. I gotta learn what button to hit on a woman to really keep her hot.
I know how to handle. I know how to throw down.
Handle what?
I know how to throw down.
Throw down what? The salami?
The D.
The salami.
I flop that shit on the table and say, prepare for a fucking wild ride, bitch.
And then he goes to the other room and is like, hang on, something's happening. I got to take a blue pill.
What?
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 What? So tell me about...
What's wrong with you?
So tell me about your Joe Biden bridge you're building.
I'm building a bridge, bitch. I built a bridge for fat people once.
How's this? We're going over a highway. It's probably... I'm not sure if it's an interstate. It could be just a 2-lane highway. And all you beautiful federal taxpayers named us, $25 million to build a bridge to walk across to see birds. And that... And
I'll show them a bird. They don't have to walk anywhere.
How's this? So we're talking 60, 70 feet across. We're paying $25 million, and you're telling me the birds ain't on the other side of the goddamn street? What's up with that?
Birds could fucking fly. Most of them.
You better tell Joe.
All right. Joe, birds could fucking fly.
The $25 million taxpayer money, baby. This is the Green New World.
The Green New World?
Yeah, this is a snowflake bridge.
Hey, Joe Biden.
You stupid.
He's stupid. You ain't lying. He's stupid. He ain't even got a brain on his asshole.
If I only had a brain, I'd be thinking, I'd be thinking.
He was probably having sex with Paul Pelosi.
Maybe.
I mean, they're running around in his house in underwear. In fact, they say that when the cops came, Pelosi backed up, said everything's fine, and went back into the house.
Why are all these rich people gay?
You know what? I don't know.
Charlie Sheen,
they have
John Travolta.
Yeah, they have a couple kids, and all of a sudden they're on the down low. It's like, honey, I'm going to a poker game tonight. The poker game is like the low guy on the totem pole each time is getting the receiving end from 5 other dudes. I seen it on Law and Order. They call it the down low.
All right, not to switch topics, but I'm switching topics.
Oh, you go back to the Bird Bridge?
What would you do if you hit the lottery?
I'd probably get a
hooker. What would you do?
I get me a hooker.
Yeah.
But I'd have her screened.
Tested?
Oh, yeah, they're definitely.
So you could raw dog that bitch?
A lot of testing. Give her a couple $1,000, whatever, and go on your way. You'd have to get like a Heidi Fleiss thing where the girls are, tested, clean, and, high class. High class, we mean hygiene class. That doesn't mean they have class. You can't buy class. You have to be born with it.
You were living proof of that.
Yeah, the high class shit. Yeah, you see me driving around in my my moped, my skateboard.
So, if you hit the lottery, all you'll be worried about is fucking a hooker and getting her tested first. That's it. That's all you got on the plate.
I'd probably become a little bit of Jay Leno and get a couple nice sports cars.
Couple nice. This dude has like fucking 400. I don't know the exact number.
Who the hell knows what he's gonna do to them when he dies? He doesn't drive them. They're all sitting in a goddamn warehouse.
He drives them.
What?
How many cars can you drive at a time, though?
The only time you see him driving them because he has a TV show where he has friends come over to drive them. That's the only time. He ain't driving those cars around. He probably drives around in a limousine. Dude's so rich.
I'm willing to bet he drives, maybe not all like the old classic, but I'm willing to bet he drives his cars on a regular basis. I don't think he's a limo guy.
Well, Cowboy Bob says he ain't driving those
I don't think he's a limo guy. Yeah. Maybe a special event or something, maybe. But I think on a daily basis, he's driving a cool car of some sort.
It's like those people.
Maybe not the 1922 Studebaker or something, but he's driving a cool car every
How's
day.
this? Why don't you call up Joe and ask him, does he have a driver's license? I guarantee he don't even have a driver's license.
So all you would do is get a couple of nice cars and get a hooker?
I didn't say one. I said I get the whole system.
What system? Not one car or not one hooker?
Like a Heidi Fleiss.
You know, if you had game and then added money into
gay men, who wants gay men?
If you had game and then added
game
money into the situation, you could get freaking non-hookers that are hot to fuck you all the time.
Of course, and then then you end up on one of those programs of reality where you got murdered and they stole your money.
What?
You haven't seen that shit?
You watch too much fucking TV.
They're called Black Widows.
You watch too much bullshit cable, mind-numbing, cancer of the brain TV.
Oh, let me ask you, have you ever gotten robbed by a hooker?
No, I have never fucked with a hooker, period.
Go ahead, ask me that question.
You already told that story on the podcast.
And what happened?
You got fucking robbed. She took the money out of your wallet, and then her big ass pimp comes up and
size of you.
Luckily, you had an extra $100 bill in your pocket. It wasn't in your wallet that you were able to get you out of the situation.
That's right.
Moral of the story is don't fuck hookers.
Don't go to New York City.
Don't fuck with hookers anywhere, period. End of discussion, full stop. That's all you would do with fucking, say you got $300 million in the bank. That's all you would do is bang a couple of hookers and buy a couple of cars.
I would give you a gift. I would get you a gift certificate for Burger King.
Applebee's.
For Applebee, I'll get you a gift certificate for 2 years. Here you go. Here's $16.
Yeah, not even enough for one full meal.
Unbelievable.
Guy wouldn't even freaking take me out for a meal. That is pretty fucking sad.
So tell me about...
You know, if you got a big-ass boat, go down to, like, Florida or somewhere in the Caribbean or some shit, get a big-ass yacht, you could get all sorts of freaking bitches coming to you because of the yacht.
So let me tell you one of the things that intrigued me in my younger days with Diane.
So sad.
This was sad. So here we are. We go out to El Torito, which is a fine Mexican restaurant in Houston, Texas, right?
I looked up El Toritos, by the way.
And so here we are. We're drinking.
They're mostly in California.
We're drinking margarita.
By the way.
Shut the fuck up. So here we are drinking margaritas.
They're mostly in California.
You know, so we're there. We probably have, I don't know, 8, 10 drinks.
They're mostly in California.
And we ordered it. Well, you shut the fuck up.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah. So here we are. We're wasted. Guarantee it. It's probably only 9 o'clock at night because we used to go out when it was like as soon as I come home from work, shower, whatever, 6 o'clock-ish, whatever, go out. Anyway, go out, we eat our fajitas, whatever. We get smacked.
When are you going to get to the fucking point?
Well, when I drive home to the complex, she jumps out. I have a custom van at the time. So she gets all naked in the back. Of course, I don't know this. Then,
How do you not know it? How do you not know your girl is in the back stripping?
I'm driving.
You can't see the back with in your mirrors or nothing?
No, I'm saying, what the fuck
You never glance over
no,
your shoulder?
No, I say, what the fuck are you doing? And then
You didn't notice that she was fucking pulling clothing off. Probably throwing it out the window, too.
Man, you just don't know when to shut up. So here it is. So
Shut
I
up,
pull,
bitch.
So I pull into the parking lot. Next thing I know, my side door opens up, and she flies out of it and runs across in front of my headlights, and she's all naked. And I'm like,
That right there didn't tell you that this bitch is a witch? She fucking grabs a broomstick and hops out the side, goes airborne.
Sort of made it more exciting.
So, yeah, but this is not a girl that you settle down with. This is a girl you have a fun weekend or a fun month with.
So this is at a complex where she was working because this is the last job she had, and this was the first job she had. She was an assistant manager at Rock Springs in Houston, Texas, believe it or not. Jumps out naked.
I don't believe it.
And then somebody returns her like 2 or 3 hours later in the night when she's still naked. I found her.
Like not a stitch of clothing. Socks?
Nothing.
Shoes? Sandals?
I think he gave her a shirt.
No, when she hopped out.
Nothing.
Barefoot.
Barefoot, naked.
Bare pussy, tits out.
Everything.
And you didn't chase after her.
She's pretty fucking fast.
Well, right then and there.
This is a big complex.
I'll be honest. Right then and there, I would say, done with this girl.
Well, you got to remember, she worked there, so she knew everybody.
Were you living with her at that point?
Yes.
And you were living in her apartment?
No, our apartment.
But it was where she worked, so she probably got it for free or a discount.
Something like that, yeah, whatever you want to call it.
So it was her place, really.
No, it was our place. I paid the difference. How's that?
You know one thing?
You know what? I think it's time for you to go fucking shoot yourself in the foot. Shut the fuck up.
I have never.
You never did anything in your life.
I mean, thank God I've learned
When's
this.
the last time you got laid?
Thank God I've learned this at this point. Thank God I've learned this at this point. I had a chick hit me up last night.
Deep impact.
I had a girl hit me up last night.
Hit you up where? On the internet.
The phone.
On the phone. Yeah. That's how they have sex now, isn't it? On the phone. What are you doing? I'm masturbating. What are you doing?
No, she said she wants to go out to dinner and then fuck.
Oh, yeah, right. How about just fuck instead of the dinner part?
We'll work there. We'll work at it. Don't worry. It's not a challenge.
Give me your number. I'll just tell her straight out. It's like, we're fucking, and then we go for dinner. I want to make sure I got a good product before I go take you out for a $100 meal.
I already banged this chick once.
The Union Bank girl?
No, not her.
I haven't heard about this one. This is something new. What's going on
here? This
here?
isn't anybody special. She's...
it's one of those voluptuous chicks.
No, this bitch is a little fucking... She's a little kooky.
Is this a FFB?
She's not too bright.
Big fat woman?
BBW?
Whatever you want to call them.
She's not fat, but she's not skinny. She could stand to lose a few, but she's not like gross.
So what you're saying, if
she could lose a few though.
Wait. So if you have sex with her 3 times a day for next month, 30 days straight, she'll probably drop 30, 40 pounds.
I don't have that much time to fucking
fuck
give a girl cardio.
It's not a bad idea for cardio. This way you don't have to do that fucking yoga shit, stupid shit you do like the cow and the lamb and the dog. That's Country Bob.
You completely threw me off. I was going to make a point here. You completely fucked it up.
Yeah, because it's like you're having sex with farm animals. What the hell you want me to say to you?
I am not having sex with farm animals.
How do we know that?
You're the one that talks about bestiality all the time and freaking watches horse porn and German Shepherd porn.
Oh, jeez, here we go. He's bringing up old topics of someone else that did this shit, not me.
You did.
No.
Yes.
Me, no.
Who watched?
I didn't watch anything.
Who watched?
I was there smoking 420.
Who watched a horse fuck a German Shepherd?
Where are you coming up? A horse stew and a German Shepherd.
This is what you have informed me.
You know what? Let's get on the internet, Google that, see if that even exists.
I'm not Googling that. I'll probably get a virus on the computer.
You probably won't even get a virus. You'll probably be, Canceled. Censored. Canceled. All right, I'm done here. This is it.
Fucking
Soup to
bullshit.
nuts.
The Diktators.
Diktators 2.
Check me out on all social medias. SOUPEDTONUTS. SOUPEDTONUTS. Please like, comment, share, leave us a good review, all that good crap here. If you want to find us, get us DM us on Instagram.
God, all day.
And if you see this guy on the street, run up and smack him.
Yeah, so what you're going to do here is if you see Ryan, all you BBWs, is that what they're called? Big women?
Big, beautiful women.
Big, beautiful women? Ryan likes big, beautiful women.
And if you're a hooker, hit this dude up.
That's right.
He has fat pockets, and you could fucking rip them off.
No mustaches. Those are Ryan's girls.
The Diktators.
Good night.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, you are slow at everything these days.
Me?
You got to learn to hit that thing a little more often.
I have to learn this better.
You have to learn how to. It's almost like having sex. You got to learn to hit it.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? I don't know.
Why are you gay?
It all happened when I was a little boy.
I'm gay.
All right. He's gay. Hey, hey, hey. We're still recording, jackass.
Emotional damage.
Emotional baggage.
Damage.
Yeah, well, I know what they said. I'm saying emotional damage because it's like women damage you all the time. Unless you get a good one. I mean, it's possible. I haven't seen it.
You dated the worst one possible.
She's probably in prison. One of those girls that do that thing is like, did 30 years in prison and now I'm out for love.
And welcome back. We're still going.
Still go. He wants to date a girl from prison now. Any of you girls want to be his?
You're the one that was fucking prison bitches left, right, and center.
Any of you girls want to be? What did they call it?
What about when you were?
What did they call it?
Diane after she came out of prison?
What did they call it?
You said she had prison friends that she probably fucking scissored in prison. That you said you were banging afterwards. So who is fucking prison bitches?
Diktators live. We'll call you back next week.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What an idiot.
You stupid.